Hi guys. As you can see, we're already ready. I did not vlog anymore. We were planning on, guess what? We were planning on waking up and running, and late last night, Evan went, Abby, and I was like, yes. And she was like, what if we didn't run tomorrow? And I was like, hot diggity dog, that is a great idea.
Well, guess what? Because we're staying from 9 to 11.
Yeah, we're planning on staying the literal entire time. So we were like, maybe we shouldn't put extra miles on our legs, even when we're gonna be walking a bunch of miles. So I didn't film it all this morning because guess what? Harry's House came out and I was busy jamming the frick out to this album all morning. And I just completely forgot until we walked out and I was like, oh wait, I was supposed to be vlogging. So now we're going to Magic Kingdom for literally the longest time ever. Now we're crossing the street. Aladdin 200, everyone. Remember that, please. Down. You're going downtown.
Wrong one. Wrong one.
Yeah, why were the only other ones doing that? I have to. This is what we've been doing to pass the time. Our dad wore a blue shirt today, and let me just tell you, I have never seen so many middle-aged white guys in blue shirts.
I know.
In baseball caps.
Our dad is already white guy number 5.
And now he's white guy number 55.
We going to Big Thunder Mountain RN?
Big Thunder Mountain
I
RN!
just traded this really cute pin.
Yeah, she just traded this pin. I lost one of mine. If you remember Mr.
Them both waving?
Them both waving. I have it, but like it fell off, and then I found it like in my dress, and I was like, oh no.
They beat us here. My number. We were at Barber.
I'm down. I just wanna make you happy.
Assaulted. Ah.
Right now, we are zooming to our lunch reservation. It's not working very well because everyone likes to just stop. If you feel it. We're so full right now. We're getting on Haunted Mansion again, and I don't know why. I'm a little scared.
She doesn't like Haunted Mansion.
It's scary, especially the pre-show. Freaking spooky. Ah. Rain Part Million. Oh my goodness, we're in the line for Big Thunder Mountain, and this little kid traded his pin with me. He wanted my Stitch one, and I was literally just talking about like, oh, I don't like this stick. Well, I didn't necessarily don't like it, but Stitch isn't my absolute favorite, so I was like, oh, I'll probably trade this one next. And then this guy was like, hey, would you be interested in trading the Stitch pin with my son? And I was like, heck yeah, I would. So first trade with an actual person and not just the little board thing. And I got this thing. Look at the cute little Mickey! Oh, what? It's for the 50th celebration, a slushie. It's really good. Okay, so a little story time. So we were in line for so we got out of Haunted Mansion. Pouring. We speed walk. You're not allowed to run. We speed walk on to It's a Small World. And my dad's like speed walking super fast. And so I'm speed walking right behind him. Then her and my mom are like, they're a little bit behind. So me and my dad like zoom into the line, and it's like pouring, and so it's like the water's like, and so we're just like standing behind this pillar like in line, and then there's like
I was the only one that had fallen behind the group enough to be like separated. So this group of younger, probably like
couple,
mid-20s, out of college.
Hello, it is me editing. I'm interrupting this amazing story just to say that I literally take a sip of this drink this entire time. I don't know why I didn't just put the freaking drink down and explain the story. So I just thought I would give you a fair warning and an apology. I will be taking stupid little sips of this drink throughout the entire thing. Okay, back to the story time.
Aged couple. She's very high maintenance and very high strung. And so then I was just like, so my whole family's ahead. So I'm like, okay, well, the fair thing to do is ask if I can move up ahead. It's raining. It's literally one group, and I just want to be with my family. So I was like, all right, just like make sure they were looking. I was like, hey, my can I get with them? I'm with them. And she's like, hey, my mom was like looking at me, and she like, turns to my mom and is like, well, I think I should go ahead of you guys because it's just one person, that's fair, right? And we were like, I mean, it's one person, like, sure, but then they didn't realize that it was the whole
But she was
group.
meaning, like, not her, the rest of my family, like, all three of us were up ahead of her. And so my mom comes back, and there's, like, the two groups. I didn't know this was going on. And so there's just, like, a couple standing behind us, and so me and my daughter are just like, what the heck is this couple doing, like, in between us? And I hear the lady, she's, like, talking to her boyfriend, she's like, people are just crazy. Like, people are just outrageous. And so then Evan, like, I turned to look, and Evan's like, come here. And so I was like, okay. And so I go around them to them, and the boyfriend goes, he turns to all of us, and he's like, I didn't realize you guys were all together. Like, I'm sorry. He's like, you guys, and then she's like, I get, like, you guys can go ahead now. And my mom was like, no thanks. And then, I don't know, I don't really remember what else happened.
I was just scared that World War III was gonna break out.
Yes, I was very scared that there was gonna be a throwdown in Disney, and so I just left. Like, I was like, okay, well, they offered, so I'm going, because, you know, 2 more spots that are not taken up. So I go to my dad, and then they follow. But I don't know, it was just, at the end of the story, it was literally at the back of the line. She was just being, like, crazy and thought that we were being crazy, even though they were being crazy. Thought we'd share. It's not really a crazy story, but well, that I would tell you anyway. Okay, bye.
Yo. Yes. We're finally getting on the poo ride. Winnie the Pooh. They can't hear us. OMG. They're ignoring us.
Wednesday.
We hit an Ariel's grotto before the absolute storm comes to get us. Yeah, I'll keep you so updated because I'm so sure you guys are just so. I just know you guys are hanging on a thread, just wanting to know exactly what's going on. I'll keep you updated. Honestly, you would want to know exactly what's going on if you stayed for this long. So. Untitled. Okay, we got out of Ariel's grotto.
It's still not raining.
It's still not raining, but we think it's going to, so we're gonna go to Space Mountain because we're gonna do all the mountains one more time, I think, before we never come back here ever again. Hello everyone, I am yet again interrupting the flow of this video to explain a little something. Your thoughts might be, Abigail, why is there a video of people's legs? So I'm here to explain that to you. So we get to Space Mountain Q and we're in line, and these people like come up behind us because we were kind of like rushing in there because it was like it started pouring on our way there. And so we're in this line, and as soon as the start, they just start standing way too close to us. Like, they're very rowdy and they're so loud, let me just tell you that. And that's not a problem, but the other problem is they were standing so close to us that they were touching us. Like, they kept like touching us. Like, that's not that big of a deal, but like, stand at least like a few inches away from us, you know what I mean? And so they were standing so close to us, and they were being like loud, and I don't know, it was just it wasn't that big a deal until Evan leans into me after like 20 minutes of being in line. She leans into me and she's like, hey, and I'm like, yes. And she's like, the people behind us, they're trying to steal the stuff off my bag. Setting the scene a little bit more. Evan is wearing her college bag. It has her little it has like triathlon and her name on it. And she also has a little keychain it's like a stuffed animal, and it's Squirt from Finding Nemo. And she says, they're trying to steal this stuff off my bag. And so I can hear them. I start listening, and the dudes are like telling her, they're like, just take the university tag. Just take it off. She'll never notice. Like, she's not going to care. Just take it off. And they're like, just take something off her bag. Like, just do it. And I'm like, heck no. And so I keep listening for them to do it again. And so I'm like, I keep standing there. I'm like, you know what I mean? long story short, they didn't steal anything off the bag. And, but yeah, I just wanted to say that those people were trying to steal stuff off of Evan's bag because they're, I don't know. I just thought I would explain that. Back to the video. Okay, so little update. It started absolutely pouring once we got off the first time. So we were like, let's just go on again. And the wait was like super not as long. And then we got on again and we just got on again. And this time, like the lights, you know, I don't know if you've ever been on Space Mountain, you'd be knowing what I'm talking about. Right before they take the picture where you go like down the little thing and then like all the lights, they just completely turned off. So it was like pitch black and then all of a sudden we round the corner and then they take the picture. And then when we got into the big room, there were like lights on. It wasn't like all the lights, but there were a significant amount of lights on. And so you could like see a lot. It was just like kind of dim in there. So it was very crazy. And we all got put on the other side. So it's still absolutely pouring outside. So I think we're going to not mosey, scurry our way on over to Buzz Lightyear's thing just to kill some time because it's just... OMG, we have to cross the sea. No need to part the sea. Yeah, and it's like not raining right.
Splash.
We're rushing so we can make it on and not hopefully get not struck by lightning. For the last time.